Hi, this is Josh Smith with GottaBeMobile.com. Today I want to show you some new features in Android 4.1, otherwise known as Jelly Bean. This is rolling out to new Android devices and older Android devices. Here are some of the top features. The first is Google Now. This is a new way to search and find information. Once you launch Google Now, you have access to cards. So here I have my current weather, and it's picked up a place that it thinks I go for work. It's actually a coffee shop nearby that I'm at very frequently. But you can edit this information and help Google figure out where you're at. It will also start to notify you based on things you search for when you have linked accounts that sync information back to Google. So, for example, I searched for directions to a wedding reception on a different Android phone, and then later that day, Google Now showed me directions to the wedding reception right when I needed them. I didn't enter that information onto my Google Now enabled device. It just knew that I needed directions to that area. From this page, I can say, Google, find Jim's hot dogs. So I can search for local businesses. The Open Knowledge Graph is a new way that you can get special information such as a person, a place, or a thing read to you, much like Siri. What is rugby?
A team game played with an oval ball that may be kicked, carried, and passed from hand to hand. Points are scored by grounding the ball.
How much does the Earth weigh?
Earth has a mass of 5.972 24 kilograms.
Another cool feature comes in the notification bar. There are expanded notifications. So normally you would just see that there was a new message, or you might see that there's a new message from Josh. But in this case, it's expanded so I can see part of the message. And I can also still see the other messages I have. I can get rid of it with a swipe. Not every notification will work this way, but for those that do, it's a really nice touch. In addition to email, one of the other nice notification expansions is when you get a missed phone call. You can easily call back or send a message right from the notification bar. Another new feature that's handy, especially when you don't have a good internet connection, or maybe you're away from 3G or 4G coverage, is the ability to do offline voice dictation. So when I push the microphone button, hey, how's it going? Comma, I'm dictating in airplane mode right now, period. Offline dictation is pretty cool and fairly accurate, but not perfect. In Jelly Bean, the camera gets some new gestures. So if I swipe from the right side of the screen to the left, I can see pictures I've previously taken. Quick swipe back gets me to a live shot so I can start taking photos. When I'm in this mode, if I pinch in, I can view and quickly swing through tons of photos I've taken. If I decide I don't want one, I can simply drag it down and it'll be deleted. I can undo that, so I don't have to really worry about accidentally deleting a photo that I can't get back, but it's a nice way to flick through photos and delete those that you don't want. Fast access again back to taking a photo. Another cool thing is resizable widgets. Basically, what happens here is I want to add a widget, but if you look, I'm not going to have enough room. Instead of figuring all that out beforehand, I can go in, find a widget I want. We'll pick a decent sized widget. And when I bring that onto the screen, you'll see that the app icons are moving around out of the way so that I can place the widget where I want. It's hard to show the difference of Project Butter on Android 4.1 versus Ice Cream Sandwich 4.0, but basically it speeds up the user interface. Things where there used to be lag we can now access and switch between much faster. Check out the video below this one for a side-by-side comparison of the Galaxy Nexus running 4.1 with Project Butter versus the ice cream sandwich build. Head over to GottaBeMobile.com for more details on what's new in Android 4.1 Jelly Bean.